It's the cossy geek here again. Hello. Yeah, sorry. As you can see, my moustache is still on. I could not get it off yesterday. I had to go out everywhere, shopping, like, with this on. And, like, my dad, he was teasing me about it yesterday. Anyway, I wanted to make this video about, as I mentioned yesterday, I'm gay, so I kind of thought I'd tell you a bit more about that and how I came out and my experiences, in case it helps somebody to realise that, it's yes, it's a big deal, but there are a lot more people than you think who were going to support you. I came out last year. I came out to my transgendered mum, and I remember it very vividly. I was ill and she was looking after me, and I just started talking to her because it was a good opportunity. She was there, helping me feel better, and I started talking to her about it. And at first I honestly was like, maybe I'm lesbian, I don't know. Like, it was because I didn't want to accept that I really was. I was like, maybe I'm bi, because I thought, well, that's going to be more acceptable. I'll still be with guys. I just like girls as well. Not that bi people, it's nothing. It's not like that. But what was I saying? Yeah, so like I didn't for like 2 weeks. Even after I told my mum I think I might be lesbian, I still rejected the idea of me being lesbian. I didn't like it. I didn't want it. I didn't want there to be another reason for me to be weird, another reason for somebody to pick on me, to bully me at school. Not that I was at school, but and then in the end I was like, you know what, I really am lesbian. It's not a decision that you make, it's something that you have to find within yourself. And if you haven't really been brought up with things around you that are going to help you figure out, why, what your sexuality is, then it is difficult. And I definitely didn't have that much to help or anything to be like, yeah, I'm like that, I kind of pretty much had to figure it out on my own, which, most of us do. So it was really difficult, and I was so scared, even that somebody who's transgendered, who is also in the LGBT community, wouldn't understand or wouldn't, I don't know what I thought. I was so scared of coming out, and I was so scared to coming out to my birth mum. And, my sister, she was the worst. I found it so difficult to come out. I think in the end I had to write it down on a piece of paper, and they didn't really believe me at first. I don't even know whether they do or not. They still might think it's a phase. But it's really important because I felt like I was myself after, or a lot more like myself after I came out. You fit the pieces together, and it's like a piece of the jigsaw that's missing, But I would like to point out, I didn't just decide overnight, yeah, I'm a lesbian. It's not a decision. It's, as I said, it's something you come to terms with. It's not always great being lesbian, and people thinking that you're different, and because you like the same sex. It is difficult for anyone. But realising more and more as I came out, there is people who do accept you. What was it? It was so funny. One of my friends, I messaged her on Facebook and was like, finally, this was a couple of months after, And I was like, finally decided, you know what, I'm going to have to come out. She's been my best friend for a long time. No, we're not no longer best friends. We're Facebook buddies. But, you know, I thought, you know, I really should come out to her. And I did. And she messaged me back and was like, why did you keep that from me? I was like, because I thought you'd judge me. And she's like, no, I'm not going to judge you. I thought you were going to judge me. I'm bi. You know, and I was like, oh my God, it was like the most weirdest, craziest thing to happen, that both of us were keeping something from each other because we both equally thought that we know that we would hate each other for it. And we both found out something that we didn't know about ourselves. Well, not, I mean, you know, like, no, not ourselves, like about the friend. You know, I found out she was bi and she found out that I was lesbian. So you never know. You could come out to somebody and they could end up coming out to you. And then I had another friend who I told, because I was like, I put that I was in a relationship on Facebook. I'm not anymore. Yeah, and she was like, oh, who are you in a relationship? And I ended up telling her. And I was like, yeah, I like girls. I'm in a relationship with a girl. It's like, oh, that's really cool. When's your wedding? It's like, not that it, you know, but, you know, it was still just so nice to have somebody being like that, you know, because I was like, oh my God, I thought you'd be so horrid to me. It's like, you know, so there really, really are people out there who will support you. There are groups as well you can go to. You know, there are people out there who will be really supportive, and more supportive than maybe you ever thought they would be. And yes, there are going to be awful haters. There are going to be the people who tell you you're having a phase, you're going through a phase, you're going to get old, you know, how do you know what your sexuality is? You know, you've never been with a lad, or you've never been with a girl if you're a gay guy. And there's people who are going to be downright horrid and call you names and stop being your friend. And, you know, I mean, for some people that's too much. Some people have so much hate that they go and commit suicide because of it, or because they can't come out to anyone. And I think that's horrible. It's heartbreaking when something like that happens, that people would do that to a person, make them feel so bad about themselves, you know, about them being who they are, you know. It's horrible. Really, shame on you people. It's horrible, you know. But, you know, if you are watching this video and you are thinking, oh, maybe, you know, I want to come out, you know, as whatever you are in the bi, trans, you know, lesbian, gay, whatever you are, you know, if you are thinking about coming out, you know that you are going to have lots and lots of support from people. You know, there are people all over the world who would support people in the LGBT. You know, Pride's full of them. You know, Pride's the best. It's you know, you're always going to get haters no matter what you do. You know, even people, you know, you're always going to meet a horrible person who's going to be difficult to work with, or hater, you know, or just a pure out and out hater. And it doesn't have to be them hating on you being lesbian or gay. It could be them just bullying you. Bullies bully for all sorts of reasons, not just because you're gay or whatever. And you're always going to find them all over the place. And you have to embrace that. You have to realise, yeah, I'm gonna find the bitchy girl, or I'm gonna find that, you know, bigot or whatever in my workplace or in my school or whatever, you know. And but not letting them win, not letting them, you know, if you don't come out or you don't act like yourself, you're letting them win. You know, and you know, don't let them win, don't let the haters win, don't let them suppress you, you know, show them how proud you are, you know, come out, know that there is support, you know, and I mean, obviously, I really feel for the people who really feel that they can't. I feel sorry for the people in countries who really are being suppressed and literally, you know, there's no chance of them being themselves, and that's not, it's not any fault of their own. They literally couldn't, you know, you know, but in this country, you know, there are people, there are lots of support. You know, come out, be proud. I'm probably just repeating myself. But you know, don't let the haters hate. You know, well, the haters are always gonna hate. It's how you treat them. It's how you deal with the situation. And you know, like my attitude these days, if a hater's gonna hate, let them hate. But I don't have time for them today. I don't have time to cry over something that they said that I know is pretty much not true, and they're just being complete, utter, absolute dickheads. And I'm sorry, but it's true. And really horrible, insensitive, not knowing what they're speaking about, you know, clueless idiots, basically, clueless idiots who don't know what they're talking about. And I'm not going to waste my time over them, you know, I'm not going to waste my tears over something like that. The light shining on me. You know, so yeah, that's kind of like my message. And you know, to be out, to be proud if you can, and to, you know, I like my theme, kind of loving yourself, accepting you as you are. You know, you might not want to accept that you're lesbian or gay, or you know, or that you're straight. You might really want to be a lesbian, you might really want to be gay and not be straight, and accept that you are, you know, and you know, and never ever let any haters, you know, get to you. I can't say that I haven't let haters get to me in the past. You know, it's really difficult not to, but that's why you need to be in a positive. You need to be in a positive mindset. You need to be able to love yourself. You need to be able to, you know, have courage. And you know, I'm so proud of the people who have had the courage to come out, who have had the courage to be themselves, who maybe show a bit more, you know, freaky geekiness. You know, it's like I said yesterday, it's so amazing, you know, to do that if you can. So keep strong and keep happy, and yeah, I hope you're enjoying my videos. They're pretty, I don't know, and bye for now.